Wow, am I nervous. Heading to the airport. Gonna be flying to New York City for the first time ever. It's crazy. What I'm gonna get to do in the next 24 hours is crazy. Don't deserve it, but I'm pumped to do so. Pumped to be a part about it, but I'm really nervous about it. So let's get this trip going. Whew, let's go. Traffic got hairy a few times, but I'm at the airport. Looks like they're doing construction here, so I've got to walk up and find a bus to get over to the terminal. But I'll keep you posted. Hey guys, here I am. I'm in New York City. It's kind of crazy. I've never been here in my life. I've been to New York State before. I was in Buffalo once for a meeting a couple years ago. Nothing like New York City and Buffalo. No hate to Buffalo. Buffalo is a great town, but definitely New York City is just a different animal. I didn't do any vlogging in public last night. I kind of wanted to start the day off and just kind of say I didn't. As I got to the airport, I did video kind of my journey in the airport, but I didn't really ever talk to the camera, and I know that I've told you guys that's something I'm working on. I didn't do it, came straight back to the hotel, and I was just kind of wiped out for the day. Today, it's Monday, it's a big day, it's Martin Luther King Day, so I'm definitely going to go out and explore a little bit in New York. Our event isn't till 4 o'clock today, but as you can see, I just woke up and I'm not even ready to go, so I need to get ready. So let's go do that first. All right, so now I'm ready to go see what the city has to offer. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm nervous today. At 4 o'clock today, I'm going to be seeing some people that I've only seen on YouTube and meeting some new people I've never met before. But I think the biggest thing is I'm going to be going to 368. I don't know, have I talked about that yet? I haven't talked about that in this video. So what I'm doing today, the reason I'm in New York City is I got invited to a micro conference for a group called Creators Offline. Ran by Genki Hagata. I'll post the link to him below. That's why I'm in New York City. I can't believe I haven't talked about that yet. I got the invite last Thursday. I really kind of mulled over the decision on whether I should come here or not for a couple days, and just in the last minute on Saturday decided to buy a ticket, get a hotel, and come up here. I'd never been in New York City before, so I'm really pumped about being here for that. But the really cool thing about it is just meeting all these folks that I'm in another group called No Small Creators, so I know there's a lot of folks coming from that group to this event as well, and just to be able to meet some really cool YouTubers, hear them talk, and just to talk about their journey a little bit. The icing on the cake of it, though, is it's at 368 Broadway, which is Casey Neistat's office. It's a business that he's opened up where he's opening his doors to a lot of small creators that come in and do different things. They've done a lot of different stuff for creators out there, different events, and I've always wanted to go to one, so I'm getting to go to one of those. I'll post a link to that below, and even just a video about what Casey talked about 368 as well. Casey Neistat, if you guys don't know, I've talked about here on the video before. He's a guy that just kind of inspired me to want to do this filmography thing in the first place, to get into vlogging, start a YouTube channel. I did a lot of thinking about it, binge watched a lot of his videos, and that's kind of what got me here today. And I always say Cody Warner, who also will be there, which I'm really excited to see, he's the guy that encourages the doers, and I think his encouragement of doing, pushed me over the ledge of starting to do this when I started up in September. So I'm excited to kind of have that all kind of come full circle. I've been doing this since September, and have the opportunity to come to this event. I think they invited 100 people. So to be one of those 100 people is just pretty awesome. When I got that invite in the mail, I was just kind of blown away. So yes, let's go get this day started. Kind of the focus of the vlog is obviously vlogging this experience and coming to New York, but I'm gonna try to vlog in public, but the first thing I need to do is I gotta find some coffee. I'm in dire need of some coffee, so let's go find some coffee. So something amazing just happened to me. I was, as you just saw in the video, I was outside of 368. I'd never been outside there before. I met a fellow YouTuber outside there. It's going to the conference as well tonight. And it's cold out. It's super freaking cold out. So I went to a coffee shop right down the road from 368 called Think Coffee. Great little coffee shop, by the way. I was sitting there kind of grumbling about how expensive the coffee was, but how small the cup was that I got. And as I'm sitting at the table trying to warm up, I look up and there's a familiar guy standing at the counter ordering a coffee. Sure as heck, it was Casey Neistat. So Casey took a moment out to like talk to me, probably like 30 seconds, but we got a selfie. I posted it out there. There's a selfie, see? But yeah, it was really cool. Like made coming to New York kind of all worth it, because like I've been following him, as I said earlier, as an inspiration. So just really cool to meet him. It's super cold out today. I'm vlogging in public though and walking around with a camera in my face. So it is bitter cold outside. I made it to World Trade Center. I'm actually inside the Oculus, which I'd never heard of actually. It's basically a mall, but it's right outside the Trade Center. So it's pretty cool. Freezing outside. I've been walking around inside this place for 5 or 10 minutes warming up because I'm so cold. I feel pretty good now. But also in those 5 or 10 minutes I've been debating doing this thing right here. It's a very public place, a lot of people around, and I'm vlogging in public. So that's kind of the goal on this trip, is to do more of this stuff, since I'm going to meet all these vloggers that do this all the time. So let's go to the Trade Center on my way. Trying to find a spot outside to vlog outside. It is so windy and I want you guys to be able to hear me. I found this big ball. Looks like it's like gum that's been put together. See that? But yeah, that was World Trade Center. I just walked back from there. On my way back to get warmed up halfway through, I did stop at a place called Two Hands Restaurant and Bar. If you're ever here, check it out. Awesome place. Looked like it had great coffee. I had a small beer and actually some eggs and bacon. It was really good. But it warmed up more than anything. I had some great conversation with some folks in there. So if you're here, go there. I'm heading to my hotel right now. That is ridiculous. Heading to my hotel right now to get warmed up and get cleaned up for tonight. About an hour and a half out before I've got to head up to 368 to the conference. But yeah, let's go. All right, so I'm ready. I'm gonna go to 368 right now. The whole reason I'm here in my hotel room, just got cleaned up again today. I'm gonna see if my hair will make it in this wind. I probably have to put a hat on because it's so cold outside. But I bundled up, got extra layers on, ready to go to this thing. Can't wait to show you guys what's there. I think that I was thinking about like what am I going to ask people, because there's going to be a lot of creators there. Like what's the question am I asking? I think it's trying to keep the focus of what I've been talking about in this vlog is about vlogging in public, because there'll be at least 100 vloggers there, and they all have like a reason or a way that they get by it and do it, or they're facing the same fears as me. I've been able to like I think accomplish the thing, not accomplish. I don't want to say accomplish because I haven't like figured it out. I've been able to like vlog outside walking around. It's just inside a public like a restaurant or something like that, or a brewery, which I go to a lot. I haven't been able to figure out a way to do that yet, so I need to figure that out next. But hoping to talk to people, learn some stuff tonight. They have like 5 or 6 speakers tonight that are going to have some great information to share, so I'm excited for that. Ready to take some notes on my phone. Let's get going. I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
TR. That's gotta be rough. So hands.
First name?
Still go to Les.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
How are you?
Good to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Just keep making videos.
So that was a 368 micro conference for Creators Offline. It was awesome. It was such a great experience to see all the speakers they had there. I wish I could have like recorded what they were saying, but I took a lot of notes, and probably like in a video later on I'll probably talk a little more about what I learned and what I took away from it. But yeah, it was so awesome to be there. I met so many cool people that I'm now friends with. I follow on YouTube or their social media, but it was really just a great experience. So one thing I want to like tell you guys that's different is usually I've chickened out when I do this recording and I record on my phone because it's just not obvious with this big thing that I have in my hand right now. I haven't recorded on my phone at all this trip, so I'm kind of excited about that. I've been using the camera the whole time, so glad you guys are here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna head back to the hotel and find some food. Let's go.
Looks like we're boarding on time. I'm not going to Pittsburgh, but we're boarding on time, so which is good. I have a short window to get to work today. I got to be there by 1 p.m. Eastern, and I'm flying to Chicago, and I have to drive into South Bend. So yeah, let's get on the plane. So I just got out of work. It's Tuesday. It was a long day. I didn't do any vlogging. Once I got to the airport, I was just in a mad rush. I had to work today. I was late getting to work because of the weather. The weather just turned to really garbage here. We had basically like an ice storm and it was slick as heck outside. I had to get to work, so I got up at 4:30 this morning, got on my plane, flew to Chicago, drove from Chicago here to South Bend and had to work. So I'm just getting out of the store right now. Came out to my car, covered in ice. Some Good Samaritan scraped off some of the ice. My car is basically just covered in ice. I'll do like a wrap-up vlog, probably coming up later this week, kind of wrapping up like my thoughts on going to New York. But I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. My first time in New York City. I didn't have a ton of time. I was only in town for like 36 hours. So I didn't get to shoot a lot of things. But I think one of the things, I just had a great experience at the conference. I want to talk about that a little more. That's probably why I'll do like a wrap-up vlog more about that trip, that part of the trip. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.